Jojo. It's Jojo time, thank God. It's been ages. Hey guys, welcome back. So, about to dive into episode number 9 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the final ripple, and this is the final episode of Phantom Blood. After this, I'm diving into Battle Tendency. Cannot wait, it's been a hell of a journey, and I cannot wait to dive in and watch this all over again. I got the Blu-ray, so my plan is, after I finish up the Phantom Blood today, I'm actually going to go and revisit it on my high-definition TV set. I put the Blu-ray in and had a look at it, and man, it's gorgeous. The high definition, the sound, amazing. I did kind of dabble in the subtitles versus the English dubbing. So I had a bit of a listen and I thought, I don't know, the dubbing seems weird because I'm just kind of used to the original Japanese. So having the characters who I know and love voiced by different people does sound a little bit odd to me. Hearing an English accent coming out of Jojo's mouth, it was odd. So I don't know if I'm going to watch it dubbed or just revert back to my favorite subtitled version. So let me know in the comments what you think I should do. I mean, what's the best approach, subbed or dubbed, for my Blu-ray experience? In any case, let's dive in and watch this show right now. Last week, Jojo beat Dio, chopped him in half, punched him with some brutal, beautiful hammer, and he dissolved. Although I did get a little bit of a minor spoiler in the manga, so I kind of know what's going to happen to Dio like immediately after that altercation. But I'm still excited to see how it plays out in the anime. So this is a timer-based reaction, of course, so please have your copy along to watch along with me. I'm not showing the video here on YouTube, but you can catch the whole thing over on Patreon. So, the final ripple. I'm so excited. I'm so happy it's JoJo Day. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. There he is. Falling like a shooting star. Move arm. Yeah, head off. Yes. I saw this part in the manga. And this guy turns up, the Asian drug dealer. He's lackey. Comes running to the base of the castle, finds Dio's head. Still got the line down his face. We'll find you a new body. And he bounds away. Wow. So all the people have gone missing. Oh, they broke the mask. Okay. Well done, waifu. So they smashed up the stone mask. So that means the stone mask is no longer in the picture. Or is it? So this is, were the sound effects in this opening before? Because I did the opening reaction to all the JoJo openings and it was a special effect version. And a lot of people are like, hey, what are you watching the special effects version for? This is weird. Is this new for this particular episode? I can't recall, but to me right now it's like, no, I've not paid any attention to the special effects in the opening credits before, so I'm assuming right now that they've been recently added for this one today. So, what are we going to see in this episode? Dio has lost his head. He's been found, they're going to get a new body. And we did see in the preview from last week's episode that Jojo's going to marry Erenol. But there's also a scene where Jojo is laying in her arms, all bloody. Sick. How good's that song? Okay, let's go. Pay attention. Shush, you shut up. The last ripple. The last hammer. Here we go. Honeymoon in America. I love Speedwagon. Do you reckon he's jealous? I reckon he might be a little bit jealous. Speedwagon, Hassan. Oh, so good. You'd miss so much in the English translation, right? Mission to Mexico, you say? He's on his honeymoon, dude. Some weird Asian told me to move it. Ooh. Oh, Dio's in there. He's gonna convince them to be bad guys. Bunch of louts. Hey, Aaron. Oh, come running. Although I might just get in the way. Sure you will. Bye. Bon voyage, on the way to the States now. But things are gonna go bad. Oh man, Dio's gonna go running amok on the ship. Atlantic Ocean en route to America. Once again, the animation is just beautiful. Tired birdie. There's a mate. So good. Oh, look how happy she is. She's crying because of the birds. Everyone's got a mate. Ah, love. Tears of joy. Ah. True gentleman. What a love story. Yeah, you stud muffin. Oh no. Oh, I was going to say, how's he going to fit through the door? I saw that was going to happen. Oh, it's going to go bad. It's going to go bad. Dio's coffin's just glowing. So priest likes a drink. He was a priest, right? This is the last tipple. Oh yeah. Just that little sip. Jojo, this is peer group pressure, my friend. Coercion. She said no. And she's on the floor. What? Yo. Oh, he saw the guy. Oh, shit. Never a happy moment for Jojo. There's no way. Yeah. So Zappelli had issues with a vampire on a ship once. That didn't turn out too well. Oh, the priest is going to open up the coffin. Oh, shit. It's my new body here. You didn't go to the room. Oh, uh-oh. Jojo. Hmm. Well, that's nice. Encourage your spirit and your power. Oh, he wants Jojo's body. Oh no. Oh, the beam things again. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. This show keeps surprising me. I love it. Heat vision. Right on his neck. Oh. 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 Oh shit. Oh. Creepy. Torn from your fairy tale into hell. The mythical dweller in the dark. Helena Pendleton. Dio. Oh crap. Frickin' zombies everywhere again. Ships full of monsters. Oh. They're supposed to save your life, not take your head apart. Oh, big creepy monsters. Oh crap, they just chopped a lady with a baby. Oh my god, this show does not hold back. Oh, this is cool. Oh no, you can't breathe, you can't do Hammond. Oh man. Crap. Now it's time to play. Oh, I'm glad he came back though, creepy bastard. I'll tolerate no insult. Oh, he's a complicated man, this Dio. Show him some respect by severing his head painlessly. Stay back. Come on, Jonathan. The last ripple. Wang Chen, that's his name. Something important? Oh! Wang Chen. Oh my god. Took his head off, conveniently enough. Oh. It's gonna blow up the ship? Thank you for the explanation, Dio. Run to where, Jojo? Middle of the ocean? Oh, he's gonna die. Oh my god. God damn it. Whoa. The baby. Save the baby. Yeah? Never grow up. Zombies. Devour his body. Oh, boom. Oh, oh shit. Oh my god. Of course you are. What is... What? Oh. Oh, they killed each other? No. Oh. Keep begging, man. Jojo, he's dead. Is he dead? Oh my god. Wow, man, that's upsetting. Oh, heartbreak. How did she get off the ship? Oh, Jonathan's dead. Sad. Oh, she's in the coffin. Oh, clever girl. I knew it. I knew it. She's pregnant. She has to because the bloodline's got to carry on, right? The Canary Islands. Oh. Part 1, Phantom Blood, finished. Yeah. That was sick, man. What a great show. To be continued. Yeah, you will be. Oh, what an amazing introduction. I love Jojo. All around about. Oh, I can't believe they... Well, I had to anticipate that Jonathan was gonna die. He could have lived as far as I'd known because I know the next series jumps ahead in the future a little bit. I mean, I have got some things explained to me quite passionately by you guys in the comments, but I know that Jonathan wasn't going to be around as the next Jojo, so I had hopes that he'd live, but no, dead. Holding Dio's severed head in his arms while the ship blew up around him. But we all know Dio is a bit of is a survivalist. So I'm pretty sure it's not the last of Dio that we're going to see in this amazing show in one form or another. He's too good a villain. He's too good a villain to just let die. But the stone mask has been destroyed. Speedwagon chopped it. Next episode, 1938. Speedwagon. Joseph. Jojo in New York. So Joseph, Joestar, Speedwagon. There was a stone mask there as well. So many questions, and there will be answers. Okay, that was freaking cool. A lot of you people tell me out there that the Phantom Blood. I mean, the last comment I got about the Phantom Blood was, "Yawn, wake me when season 2 starts." So I don't understand why. Well, the lack of love for the Phantom Blood. I mean, I love that. I know it's going to get better. Like everyone keeps telling me, it's going to get better. It's going to improve. It's going to be so much more crazy and over the top and fun. But for me, as an introduction to JoJo, like you all have done, I really enjoyed Phantom Blood a lot. That was incredible fun. I've not quite seen an anime like it before, and it completely blew me away. I'm in love. This is a great show. I'm glad I'm in love because I've bought all the next 4 seasons on Blu-ray, so I own them. But yeah, it was just so much fun. It just sucks you right in with the story and the animation and the sheer quirkiness of it all. It's just fantastic. In any case, it's time for a cup of tea, or maybe a coffee. It's Friday afternoon, the 2nd of August here, 3:44 p.m. So I need a quick hot beverage, bit of a break, check out the manga, then I'll come back and do my usual go through the show and compare the manga business. Takes a long time. Let me know in the comments down below also if this is a way you want me to continue on. I mean, I like reading the manga, but doing a manga comparison with the anime does take a lot of time and effort. So if it's something that you can let go of, let me know, because I'll gladly cut it out and just read the manga on my own time. But if there's something that you really want me to continue doing, then I will. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments if that's a way you'd like me to go. In any case, right now, coffee time, back in a tick. Okay, so I've had my coffee, had a little bit of chocolate as well, you know, sugar rush. I love my Cadbury's. And I read the manga. So once again, not too different in regards to the animation style, just a few little differences which I'll go through, but primarily one-to-one, not too much of a difference. So that's why I put it to you guys out there. Do I continue on with the manga anime comparisons? I love reading the manga. I will quite happily continue on with the manga and do these comparisons if you like. But what that does do is kind of give me less opportunity to get these out quicker. But if you want more JoJo reactions, I can just do what I'm doing now, just go through the show itself. So please let me know in the comments if it's something you want to continue doing. I like doing it, but yeah, who wants more? But we all want more JoJo though, right? In any case, let's just go through the show. So it just kind of like starts off. So like I said, I was reading the manga for the previous episode and I just went a page too far and I did kind of see, yeah, this little spoiler here with Dio falling to his doom after his fight with Jojo. His body's evaporating and his head separates and is found by Wang Chan, who's a little bit similar to Wang Chung. Wang Chung? That's a band, right? Do the Wang Chung tonight? I can't remember. Tell me, guys, Wang Chung, that's a band, or is it a song? But in any case, we've got Wang Chan down here who's seeing Dio falling, and that's just spot on animation. And in any case, oh, I need a nana nap. Just waiting for that caffeine to kick in, kids. But beautiful animation there with the moon in the background and Dio just falling to his death, and Wang Chan just looking on. So he goes, finds the head, the body's gone. So he leaps like a maniac because he is one of Dio's minions at this point, Lord Dio. So the head has been discovered. Nice shot there. Lord Dio will find your new body, and that new body will be Jojo. He wants Jonathan. I always knew Dio wanted Jonathan's body. Runs away into the moonlight, and then we have got some news reports. So an excerpt from the December 4, 1888 edition of the London Press. 73 of the 452 people living in Midnight Lot went missing overnight. I'm glad that they addressed that. Sometimes you watch these horror shows or whatnot and there's like mass casualties and it's never really kind of addressed. but 73 people were turned into zombies. They went missing, and the London press has noticed this. Investigators have one lead based on eyewitness accounts. 4 outsiders were seen burning a man's clothing at the cliff's base. That would be... So I imagine that's going to be Dio's clothing? Or is it going to be... Or it could be Dyer. But he exploded in a ball of ice. And Dio's body evaporated. I'm assuming it's Dio's clothing that they're burning there, right? Because Dyer's here. I mean, not Dyer. We've got Straits, Tom Petty, Speedwagon, Dio, and Poco is there somewhere too, I think, right? And his sister, but they probably went back home straight away. And one of them was seen smashing a curious stone mask with a hammer. Speedwagon takes out the stone mask. The stone mask is gone. Although I did see the sneak peek for the next episode, and there was a stone mask in there. Is there more than one stone mask? Don't answer my questions, guys, please. I ask questions in a rhetorical fashion. I don't need to know until I know. Smashes that. Our work is done. Speedwagon, waifu. I'm gonna miss him. But once again, spoiler alert for future episodes. A Speedwagon name was mentioned. Oh, is it gonna be Old Man Speedwagon? It's like 40 years in the future, right? The next one. Don't say nothing. Straight into the credits. I'm gonna miss these credits, or am I gonna miss these credits? So, like I was going when I was watching this one was full of the special effects, which is my very first experience with this opening credit because I did my Jojo openings reaction, and a lot of people were saying special effects, why are you watching it with special effects? Because it's here in the opening, guys, that's why. But I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of the previous episodes. The special effects weren't there, I don't think. You can answer that one. I want to know. Love this song, it's so good. Okay, so straight into it. So this one is entitled The Last Hammond, but on Crunchyroll it's called The Last Ripple. So once again, I don't know if that's the legitimate name. I had the same thing with the Sorrowful Successor. It was also entitled The Inheritor. So the names are changing. So I don't know what is the legitimate name. But we have now got a wedding. I'm glad this wasn't too much like part of the episode. Like if it was a long, boring wedding, that would have sucked. I'm glad they're going straight to the honeymoon. But we have got finally Erina and Jojo. Jonathan, married, happily ever after. He doesn't survive the honeymoon. Oh, he doesn't get to America. Speedwagon's just reading the newspaper. The London press, Poco's happy to see Speedwagon. So the manga differentiates a little bit here differently. So when Speedwagon runs away here from the restaurant, from the cafe that he's in, he runs off. Like, look at the time, I have to leave, runs, grabs his stuff, about to a party, takes off. So in the manga, that's kind of referenced. I'll cover it when I get to that, but you can't just run away from a cafe having just had a lovely cup of coffee and maybe a bagel and then just run out without paying. Can you? No. We'll see what happens. Who are all these people though? So we've got a couple of guys here in the background, and markings on his face, and like a guy in like some kind of a robe. It's Poco and his sister. And I think that's Straits in the foreground here, but I don't know who those other two jokers are. And then you can see in the background there all the priests. So one of those is going to get noticed here in a minute. Everyone's going up aboard. Speedwagon's freaking out because he can't find Jojo's. He's literally calling out Jojo's name, and we've got Father Sticks down here. But Speedwagon's calling Jojo's name. He's on his honeymoon. If he doesn't answer, don't keep calling his name because it's his honeymoon. Waifu, Speedwagon. Gotta love Speedwagon. You gotta love his love for Jojo. So we have a little character introduction here just for Father Sticks. So he's on his way to Mexico. This is interesting to me because this is like an introduction to like who you think was going to be like a major character, and he isn't. He kind of like he stumbles across the coffin, gets his head blown apart quite promptly. But I don't know why we're introduced to him so much. Like in the manga as well, we kind of get introduced to this new character, and I'm thinking, oh, the story's going to progress to Mexico. Mexico is going to be important for some reason further on down the track, and Father Sticks will be around. He ain't. And then we have these guys who just kind of like bump Speedwagon out the way, and they're carrying a coffin onto the ship. Some weird Asian told me to move it. So we know who's inside there. Big coffin for a little head. So we can hear Dia's influence. He's like influencing these guys to do something. I thought they were going to be turned into like more prominent minions. They weren't either. So there's a lot of introduction to characters that aren't really like going to really matter too much. I did not know that this scene here was going to be my last time seeing Speedwagon. Make a happy life for yourselves. You too, Speedo. I'll always be here for you. If you need me, I'll come running. Though I might just get in the way. Adios, amigo. See you in the next one. So off they go on their honeymoon. Bye, Poco. Bye, everybody. See yous. Nice seeing y'all. You're probably never going to come back again, as far as I know. Cruise starts and Dio's in his coffin, making it all sparkly. Wonder if he spent a lot of money on this one. No, they would have stolen this because these guys are creepoids. Who would they steal a coffin from? It is a coffin, right? It's not a coffin, it's a chest. Stealing coffins from folk ain't good. It's really mean. But once again, the animation is sick, and these great sunset shots here. So the ship is on its way to the Americas and got these beautiful birds. And we have a moment here where Erina finds a little birdie land on the railing there. It's all alone. It's like been abandoned by its other flock. So Erina's really feeling quite upset for this little bird separated from its flock. But no, don't worry. The little birdie's got a mate. Isn't that cute? That makes her so happy she wells up with tears because she's realizing she's having a comparative moment when she's realizing that she has also got her life partner. She's no longer separated from the flock. She's married. She's Mrs. Joestar, formerly Pendleton. Oh, she's such an emotional thing. And he's like, something wrong. She's running into his arms and like, isn't that a nice drawing? Why are you crying? These are tears of joy. You strive to be a gentleman. Yeah, he's always strived to be a gentleman. Even from that very first episode where he's like protecting her from being beat up by these bullies. And then, he kind of like had a go at her too. Like she's like, thank you. And he's like, no, I do this because I'm a gentleman. So young and look how small he was though. He's got his Jonathan Joestar handkerchief. The bullies noticed that and beat him up. But he's always been tough. But he's so little. He's like 12 there, right? The great love story. So they're now together. Love. Last happy moment for these two, except for when he's like trying to get her drunk. I like how this moment when he kind of bashes his head, clunks his head on the. Cause I saw him approaching the doorway, and look, you're just seeing him there how much taller he is than the actual door. So we have a moment. Look out, Jonathan! It's like watching funny home videos. Yeah, it's not funny. Kids, when you bump your head, it's horrible. It's quite a shock. Then they're going to go, I hope today never ends. Well, it is. Badly. So anyway, they go inside. So the priest, is he a priest? Really? He drops his crucifix down onto the thing. Not a coffin. It's a thing. It's a thing with a thing inside. He drops it, so he needs to go down there and get it. So he's having a bit of a tipple here. So this one was called The Last Ripple, and I made a pun saying The Last Tipple. I didn't say it was funny. Oh, I could go a beer myself right now. I'll do that when I'm doing the editing. I like to sit there at my computer and have a beer while I do this. Sometimes that's why my not very good videos are a little bit messy. Drunk. I don't get drunk. I only have 3 guys. Then I have a sleep. So they're at dinner. This is a little bit weird, right? He's have a drink. I've never had alcohol, and he's like, try a little, just a sip. It's not that strong. Naughty. Give it a taste. Jesus, Jojo. It's coercion, man. If he doesn't want to drink, she doesn't have to drink. Granted, you're a married couple now, it's your honeymoon. But still, you don't need to ply your wife with alcohol, surely. She drinks it. And she gets a bit of a buzz on, and pretty much right away the day is ruined. Night is over. We see Wang Chen in the background, who's not been around for a while. Was it episode 2 the last time we saw him? When was Jack the Ripper there? Well, he was then. That's episode 2, right? So he's not been. I need to watch all these again, quite happily. So Jojo sees him, freaks out. He's like, wine is dropped, clunk, crash. Erina's like, what the hell? And some of this amazing animation. There's no way. So this is where we kind of get the realization Dio is alive. I don't know how exactly he came to that realization, but Fang Chan here. Sorry. He runs off. Jojo's immediately going to go after him. Go to our room and don't forget to lock the door. And she doesn't though. the priest is at the lock. He realizes that the lock's actually locked on the inside. And there's a little thing here, right? A little gem right above the lock. That's a bullet, apparently, because this guy's peeking in. There's something inside. It's glinting, and he's watching. Oh, the trunk's locked on the inside. Why on earth would the trunk? It's a trunk. Why would the trunk be locked on the inside? And then this thing, boom. Oh, what a perfect stop. Out. He's not going to be around. He's not going to Mexico. He's not a new character. He's dead. He's had his brains blown out very quickly. Eyeballs popping out of his head as well. Jesus. So he's gone. Crashes in the crates. Then Wang Chan. What can't I say his name? Mr. Wang. Mr. Chan turns up. No, not Mr. Wang. Mr. Chan. Mr. Oh, I've only had coffee. Opens up the thing, the trunk, and surprise and delight. Here you go. Here's my new body here. And then in comes Jojo. Guess who the new body's going to be? And Dio. Oh, Jonathan, I'm going to miss you. Erina has not gone back to her room. And there's the lady with the baby in the background too. It's a little girl. That's the little daughter there. But there's the lady who's going to get killed later on. And the new baby. That baby is going to be Erina's daughter. And she's pregnant too. She's got her own little baby making thing going on right now as well. Which is happily because the Joestar line has to go on, right? Oh, that's right. So she's sitting there with her husband. He's not moving. You've had too much, honey. Wake up. And then he's, hey, how about a little tongue action? That's really gross. I apologize to everybody. Great animation, but very, very creepy. Even the baby's like, oh, Dad, put it away. So we have a confrontation down here. So Jojo versus Dio once again. Jojo wants Dio's body. Wait, wrong way. Dio wants Jojo's body because he respects him. I respect your courage, your power, and your body. And your power and your body. Jojo's a stud muffin. So he wants to be on top of his body. So a bit of a flashback, which is really cool. Erina's turned up at this point. She's coming down. What's going on? They're talking about their existence together. They've been bonded for so long. Their lives are entwined. And I will take the body of the only man I respect. And then promptly live in eternal glory for the destiny. He wants to take over the world. Jojo's flipping out. His eyes. No, here's the thing again with the beams out the eyes. He did this in the previous episode. Nearly killed Jojo then. Nearly pierced his brain. I can see no wounds on his hands from that incident. But anyway, his eyes no. Straight out. Crazy animation. Loving it so much. And yeah, like bullets. Superman heat vision. Oh, we're getting shot in the neck. Oh, Jojo, you're done for. So he's straight through the hands, through the neck. Hitting the jugular. End of Jonathan, man. He's like, oh, crap. Right in front of Erina. He's gonna die. Oh. Mr. Chan. Everyone's got their tongues out. Gross, guys. If you just held still, it would have been a painless death. Would have been. Torn from your fairy tale into hell. I like that. This is where Dio kind of reintroduces himself to Erina. And she's like, Jesus, you've changed a lot. Remember me? Do you remember me, Mrs. Joestar? She's like, Dio! And then, bang, straight out of the movie George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. There's a scene at the beginning of that film where there's this lady having a dream and she's in this white padded room. And then as the movie starts, all these zombie hands come through the wall and wake her up. It's a great image. Right here, guys. Inspiration. Yeah, that movie was in 85. So that was... When was the original manga come out? I'm trying to see who influenced who here. Anyway, great shot. All the arms come out. She's like, shit. This is her really first experience with the monster side of things, isn't it? Right? Erina's had no exposure to the zombies and the vampires. Help me. The ship's full of monsters, so we've got a bit of bloody carnage. This guy, man, he got hit by a flotation device. A zombie threw a flotation device so hard, it brained this poor guy. Once again, the tongue's out. So's his brain. Another guy's coming on with an axe. Creepy guy. Oh, the mum with the baby. It was the same. This is the lady from upstairs, right? Or was it just another random lady with a baby? I want to say that this lady was also the lady that was in that shot upstairs behind Erina earlier. So, kills her. Falls down dead. Baby's alive. Blood pooling out. Chopped in the head. and we got monsters attacking everybody. So the carnage is on the ship. This would be a great movie, man. Scrolling through, can't breathe, so he can't use his handman because he can't get any breath. He's worried about Erina. Wang Chun is going to try and kill him. So here, great animation. Yeah, so Mr. Wang made an insult to Jojo, and Dio will not have any of it. So he wants him to go and kill him painlessly by severing his head. Can you sever somebody's head painlessly? I don't even want to know. Meanwhile, Jojo is mustering up the last of his hammer. The last part of it. Dio is like, he's going to do something. He's got one last trick up his sleeve. And then, bang, chop, karate punch, head split. End of Wang Chun tonight. Head's leaking. And that was something broke inside of my body, something important. So that was the final death blow for Jojo as well. Where did Dio go then? His hair, he's suspended by his hair from a railing. His hair's hanging on. He's got the hair. He's got the hair. He can do that. So he's going to die. His fatal blow, and he's made Wang Chan hold on to the axle shaft of the ship. So it's going to cause an explosion. Wang Chan. I've got to get that name right. It's a tongue twister. He's going to cause the ship to blow up. So Dio is going to have another plan. They're saying their last goodbyes. This is where I knew something was going to happen in this episode, because the preview showed this shot here. They shouldn't put this in here. Like, he wants her to run away, but she won't. She's going to die with him. And this nice animation here, straight out of the manga, beautiful shot. But no, there's a baby. You have to run. The ship's about to explode up. The ship's about to explode, but it points at the baby. You got to take that kid and you got to get out of here. You got to keep living. And she's like, no. That woman died to save her child. She didn't really have a choice. The guy was coming at her with an axe. I'm sure she would have gone and lived if she could have. She's going to destroy the whole ship. Jojo, you never give up. But neither do I. And there's going to be some more zombies. But then the thing blows up. Zombies are pretty much incapacitated. And just to make doubly sure that you're aware that Jonathan Joestar is about to die in this freaking episode, he is chopped in the back by multiple sharp spikes of metal. Chunk. Oh my god. So just letting you know he's not making it out of this one alive. Ship's already exploding. So what happened here? Oh yeah, so Dio sent some weird vein things around Jojo's neck. He's gonna really kind of finish him off. Take a good look. Now that Jojo can't use his hammer anymore, I can safely steal his body. Jojo's in a mess here. This is the end. Erina's got the baby. He's going to hide in that trunk. It's waterproof, and that gives Erina the plan that she's going to hide in there. But great last bit shots here. Oh yeah, Jojo takes out Dio's on the attack. Jojo takes out one of the bits of metal from his own back, and then stabs him right in the neck there. Meanwhile, so he's stabbing Dio in the neck, and Dio's strangling him. And Erina runs off, gets into the trunk. And Jojo just kind of cradles Dio's head and just slowly dies. Our lives are entwined. Farewell, Erina. Explosion. Let me go. Release me. Think about it. Eternal life. You can live forever. I can heal your wounds. And he's like, He's dead. And he just collapses and, yeah, just dies. Jonathan Joestar died February 7, 1889. R.I.P. I'm going to miss you, Jonathan. You're my first ever Jojo. Ship explodes, and we can see that there's a little brief shot here of the trunk, so Erina's in there. I didn't realize right away. Beautiful new morning. Jonathan Joestar passed away into oblivion. His life was a piece of history invisible to ordinary people. They'll never hear the tale of his noble accomplishments. Yeah, we will. And his descendants will live on. That's what I said, but his descendants will. So she's alive. The new life that was inside me at that time will surely hear his story. So Erina will live on with the baby, and she gets found at the Canary Islands, which is good. Sails off into the distance. We have this amazing shot here. Phantom blood, fin, and then it kind of comes through here. This is an interesting thing. What is this? We're going to like an Aztec ruin. And then there's image there, right? What is this? So there's a tree of some sort, and there's a person in the tree. Who is this and what is it and why? What is this? This means something. I'm pretty damn positive they wouldn't put this here without some kind of reasoning. So I expect to learn more. And then the credits start and it's to be continued. Yeah. Okay, so just gonna have a quick stretch. Stand in front of the heater because it's cold. Warm up, come back and go through some of that manga stuff. Not a lot to go through, like just a few basic differences and just some of that gorgeous animation that I like to show off. And I'm back. I was literally gone for 1 minute, so I haven't really stretched or anything. But let's go through some of this beautiful, beautiful manga. So the next one after this is Battle Tendency. Really excited to see more about that. Very little spoilerage so far in regards to my JoJo adventures, so that's great. But anyway, let's take a look and see what we can see. So page number 1. So this is the part where I kind of flicked through, believing that the manga had finished that chapter. I just innocently swiped. I thought the chapter had ended and it'll be like the next chapter coming up. But yeah, it just continued on, and here we had Dio's head falling and being discovered by Wang Chen. So there's that. So I kind of knew right away that Dio was going to be around for the next one. But we knew that anyway. Next page. Then this is the part where we had the bit of a news report. So I like the part here because Speedwagon's chopping that stone mask into bits. So that's the end of the stone mask from this season anyway. And there's a little excerpt down the bottom there. So an excerpt from a stolen property report on the night of the incident. Fisherman Dan Hammer reported his boat was stolen by a man of Asian descent. The boat is yet to be found. So that was Mr. Chan still in the boat, taking Dio somewhere. Next page. And I just love this one. This is just a really nice illustration here. So it's the wedding ceremony of Jojo and Erina. The year after, on February 2nd, 1889, they got married. So a year has passed since the incident with Dio. So he has been a headless, he's been headless without a body for over a year, and he's still okay. No rot, nothing. He's indestructible, that Dio. Next page. Yeah, okay, so this is that thing. So when I mentioned before about how Speedwagon was at the cafe having a drink, not a coffee, it looks like it's a wine. What's a wedding after all? He just quickly runs out of the cafe. It's already this late, the newlyweds will be off soon, and then you can see there, hey, that guy didn't pay for his food. So the owner is quite upset that this guy's done a runner, but I wasn't mentioned in the anime. So this is why we read these mangas, because you just want to see those little subtle differences. I don't know why such a little simple thing wasn't included in the anime, but hey, this kind of fleshes out the manga a little bit more. Like, you can't just run away. And he promptly runs into those guys who are carrying the trunk with Dio's very heavy head inside of it. Next page. Okay, yeah, cool, good. So once again, yes, it's just Speedwagon catching up with everybody. Who have we got? So we got Straits, Sis, Poco, Tom Petty, Speedwagon, and then I don't know who that guy is there on the far right, and the other little guy. So 2 more people are here. Probably friends of Tom Petty or Speedwagon, I don't know. But I like the bottom panel on the left. Hey, there's the Dine and Dasher, come here, you fat cat. So Speedwagon's about to be ransacked for coins. Pay for your drink, prick. Next page. Just a nice spread there, so I think that is just beautiful animation. We got Jojo and Erina and the ship in the background. So just the detail on the ship itself. The manga is amazing. It's so well drawn. Once again, just a lovely little image of Erina. I just think she's stunning. And we haven't had a lot of Erina, so I really thought she would be more of a major character in the series, but she's been very much just a part of Jojo's life, but through this adventure, not really present. So it's just nice to have a little appreciation for Erina there. Very beautifully drawn. Next page. Oh, the scene. So they've had their honeymoon, they're on the ship, and this is where Jojo's trying to get her drunk. No, I've never had alcohol before. Just a little. Just try a little bit. It's not that strong. Give it a try. Jojo, showing a darker side here. You're meant to be a gentleman, my friend. Trying to get our girl drunk? But yeah, she has a little sip, and I think she's a little bit like, ooh, she's never had alcohol before. So a person who has never had alcohol before, that first sip can usually go straight to your head. So taking advantage of his wife. Next scene is the priest. I've already forgotten his name because you know what? I didn't need to remember his name. He's not here for the long haul. But he's dropped his rosary down onto the trunk, which is glistening nicely down there. So it kind of just draws his attention to it. And we have that little flashback. So in the anime, we showed these guys talking on the steps going up to the ship. And here it's just used as a flashback where they're saying, Father Sticks, there you are, Father Sticks, your new mission has been decided. You'll be heading to a village in Mexico. Good luck spreading the word. We have high hopes for you. I really thought it'd be more prominent. Maybe it will be. Maybe he's going to turn up as a headless corpse himself. Maybe Dio... Hey! Okay, so we know Dio's head is still in Jojo's lap. Wang got blown up. But it's still a headless corpse on that ship. If Dio wants to get himself onto a body, he has one there, just saying. He goes downstairs. I just like this one because Father Sticks is looking inside the trunk and that little gem just kind of shoots out and obliterates his head. I just love the gore factor. Eyeballs popping out, head obliterated. So like I said, there is a headless corpse down there should somebody need a body. Next page. Oh yeah, so this is when Dio's come down and he realizes that Mr. Chan has got Dio's head and Jojo's like, God damn it, Dio, my body has arrived. Yeah, he really wants Jojo's body. Next page. Yeah, this is the little monologue about if it wasn't for you, I would never have received the power of the stone mask. But at the same time, it is you who has kept me from taking the world for my own. So just how their lives are entwined. But this is just before those eyes. Ugh, those eyes of his. This isn't good. And yeah, Dio did intend to kill Jojo with one shot right between the eyes, but didn't happen that way. Got him in the throat instead. So here we go. So you can see those eyes opening up some way and just shooting out these horrible beams right in front of Erina as well. So she sees that. Next page. Not good for Jojo. So straight in the neck, jugular. Not a good place to be shot by evil demon eye beams. And he's like, Erina, you can see her. Oh, poor Jojo. Next page. Oh, one of those beautiful double spread pages. So this is pretty detailed. A lot of carnage in this one. So we've got the ship. Those beams have shot through things. We've got Jojo all bloody mess. And the beams going through him. I boarded this boat in order to make Jojo's body my own. Yeah, he sure did. A lot of people go on cruises to make somebody else's body their own. Next page. Okay, so yeah, I like how through the glass. So Dio shot his vision beams through the glass, and the glass is just broken in front of his eyeballs there. And Dio is just saying hello to Erina. It's been a while. And then we have that zombie shot where I was comparing it to Day of the Dead by George A. Romero with that awesome scene with the zombie's arms coming through the wall. Love it. So, like I said, Erina has had no real kind of interaction with the supernatural side of things yet at this point. Well, she did meet Zappelli, who was showing us some Hammond, but that was really the last we saw of her for a little while. Next page. Oh yeah, the guy. So the zombies are going wild on the ship, and one zombie picks up a life preserver and throws it at a passenger, which absolutely brains him. Are they that hard? I have never used one, but yeah, being brained by one. So there's the irony. It's meant to save lives, not take it. Next page. Oh yeah, so we didn't see the poor lady get attacked by the zombie in this one. The manga just shows her falling down the stairs, already kind of dying, whereas in the anime we see the zombie attack her with the axe, and now we got a baby on board, dead mom, and Erina's going to be looking after that child fairly soon. Jojo's still bleeding out. Things aren't good for our hero. There, he's going to be gone soon. I can't believe it. They killed Jonathan. Next page. Oh yeah, so Dio has sent Wang Chen to go over and take care of Jojo, and Jojo's going to use the last bit of Hammond that he has inside. So he's going to hit Wang Chen in the face, promptly kill him, almost kill him. He's going to send his body over and do a job on the axle cable thing, the thing, keeping the ship going. Yeah, so there Wang Chen's just been, he said, it's been obliterated. We don't see that so much in the anime, but in the manga, which we're about to see now. So something inside me important has just torn. So Jojo's using the last of that Hammond has really kind of ended his life. He's gonna die now. There's no question about it. he snapped something, and we can see Mr. Chen's face down here after he's been hit by a hammer punch. His brain and his head is going to just start melting. Quite deservedly so. He's been a prick this whole season. Next page. Yeah, we can see his skull's popping out, and yeah, he's just in a mess. His whole head just obliterates. So he is now also a headless corpse, but now he's going to go over there and hold the big turbine thing so that the ship's going to blow up. So Jojo made him do that through the Hammond energies. Controlling corpses. Bizarre. Next page. Perfect summation from Erina. This is exactly how I feel watching this show sometimes. My first introduction to Jojo through the openings, this was exactly what was going through my head. I don't really know exactly what's going on. Everything is so surreal. I don't know if I should cry, scream, or faint. Exactly. Everyone's first impression, right? Kind of summed up there. Very meta. But Erina has decided that she's going to die with Jojo. The ship's blowing up. She's staying put with her new husband. She loves him. She wants to die and have this nice kiss. Beautifully animated once again. Ship's blowing up. Dio's been a prick, but that is some great animation there. Love it. Next page. Yeah, double page spread. A double page spread once again. This is the chapter 44, Fire and Ice, Jonathan and Dio part 6. And yeah, they're kissing and weeping, and it's just their last tender moment together ever. Ship's blowing up all around them, and that's just a nice moment. Love it. Next page. This actually, I think this is actually really nice. It's okay to cry, but you have to live. Oh, this is too much. So this is where he's pointing out the baby. You got to take the child and you have to get out of here. You have to live. Next page. Yeah, the ship starts blowing up. Zombies are destroyed. Everything's going wrong. So we've got Jojo in Erina's arms. Oh, Jonathan. Dio's like, fuck this shit. The explosion's begun. This is not going to plan. Next page. So he sends out some groovy tentacle vein things out of his neck, and he's going to start strangling Jojo with those. Lifts him up. Even Erina's like, oh, you're gross. Next page. This is great. And Dio comes in for the attack, but we did have a scene where Jojo got hit in the back by all these shards of metal. He pulls one out and stabs Dio in the neck just as he's attacking him. So, revenge. Next page. Erina's got the baby and Jojo's got Dio and is just holding him. Dio, it's like you said, maybe we really are two as one. I even feel a bizarre friendship between us, and now our fates have intertwined. They'll disappear together as this ship explodes. Oh, they're going to die together, maybe. Next page. And yeah, so Erina's got the child, and Jojo just looks at her and says, take care, Erina. Blood coming out of his face. He's a real mess. He's holding on to Dio. And Dio's begging for his life. Let go of me. Think this over again, Jojo. You can live forever too. Your wounds will heal. And you can spend eternity with Erina. Jojo. But, at this point, Jojo is no longer with us. So Dio kind of realizes that Jojo has indeed died. He's dead. Jonathan Joestar died February 7, 1889. Once again, just a really beautiful image. Our first Joestar. Our first Jojo. Gone. This better not be a trend. Next page. Another great panel, double panel spread here. So Jojo and Dio, the ship's exploding. Everyone is obliterated, you suspect. Jonathan Joestar's life disappeared into oblivion. His place in history shall remain unknown to the general populace. No, we know. Next page. Another double. They will never be told tales of his noble existence, but his descendants will hear of him. The new life that was inside me then will surely hear of him as well. 2 days later, Erina Joestar was rescued from the waters near the Canary Islands, and thus the curtain falls on this tale of the stone mask. However, it was also the beginning of a new era of adventure. And we just got all our favourite characters up there. Oh no. Oh, I'm sad. Next page. And this is just the part 1, Phantom Blood, Finn. I did it, guys. I got through part 1. And I'm excited. I'm super excited about what's coming. I'm sad that these characters are not with me anymore. But having said that, like I said at the beginning, I've got the whole Blu-ray box set, so I do intend on just watching that whole chapter again from start to finish on glorious high definition Blu-ray with the stereo sound and everything. Like I said, I was just kind of deciding if I should go through dub or sub, so let me know if you think one is better than the other. I do like sub and the original voice recordings that I've been listening to since I started this, but as an interesting experiment I might check out the dub to see how good or bad it is. But it's gonna be weird. Like, I checked it out, that opening scene from part 1 where Dario finds the wrecked carriage and the baby, and it was just weird hearing a different voice come out of it. But I'll give it a shot. Let me know your opinion down below. Anyway, guys, about to dive into part 2, Battle Tendency, coming very, very soon. I do have some time off. I've got a week, so I'm gonna try and, I want to binge this show but so badly. But like I said, just doing the whole manga thing does slow it down a lot. So like I said, let me know if you want to see me do the mangas or more Jojo. Let me know. I'll do either, but I'm happy to do more Jojo, definitely, because it's awesome. Anyway, timer-based reaction. Hope you enjoyed that. Full screen reaction over on my Patreon. Please feel free to check that out. Only $5 a month for that one. You get all Jojo and early release Ruby. Great fun, building up a nice little community over there. But in any case, YouTube's always around as well, so there. Anyway, thank you so much. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.